wrong? Shut the f*** up. I'm trying to think over here.
Unsurprisingly, McCarty was removed from court and sat in a separate room.
Of course.
It's done. Yes, sir. Now we're going to run that through.
Mother take all my paperwork so I can't show these people? You want to take all my paperwork from me? Lock me in a cell naked all night?
However, that room was not soundproofed.
Mr. McCarty's chosen to voluntarily absent himself as opposed to doing other.
He didn't fucking voluntarily. No, see, here's a fine line, y'all. I understand he's cussing and doing whatever, but hey, man, free speech, First Amendment. He can say whatever he wants. And no, he didn't voluntarily not want to be there. Y'all took him out. I don't know, dude. I need more context on this, but I understand he's acting like a dickhead, but he ain't wrong. He didn't voluntarily. You took him out.
Sorry, we got to deal with it, folks. I've chosen that room as opposed to duct tape. He can watch and hear what we're doing.
Eventually, McCarty was found guilty of threatening a sitting judge. McCarty returned for sentencing the following month, showing no remorse.
We're also here on an order to show cause, which I would like to address first. First of all, you're before the court, Mr.
Dude, when you mess with somebody's kids, I'm thinking it doesn't sound like this guy's killed anybody, from what I can tell. Like nothing serious. Apparently has something to do with his kids. But when you fuck with somebody's kids, man, he might be at the point where he just ain't got nothing to lose. He has nothing to lose.
McCarty, to show cause why I should not hold you in contempt for behavior that you demonstrated during the jury trial. Number one.
He's reading a book. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is great. Look, I'm not advocating this, but this is funny. This is great. He's trolling. Boy, he's trolling the judge.
You threatened the unborn child of the prosecutor directly.
What a bunch of guys, you stupid piece of
Then also,
You threatened my life, you
What? You know, I'm sorry, but the last time I looked, I think that judge is white. I don't think he's black. Maybe it's because he's got the black robe on. I don't know. I have no idea.
back room.
Suck my
Suck my
Needless to say, McCarty was once again sent to the back room.
No,
God.
I'm not standing. Not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm just not standing up. I'm not standing. I don't have to stand.
Jesus Christ. He's like, I'm not, well, I mean, technically he's not resisting. He's just refusing to stand up. God dang, dude.
Hope you fall on that baby's head, you stupid never threaten that bitch. Bring right back the shit, you stupid mother. Yeah, keep looking at me, boy.
Where he continued his profanity-filled rants from behind a mirror.
And additionally, because I know you can hear me in the back room.
Get out! Get the out of here! Don't you pull on me! Get out! I'll get up, you mother. Don't be around! I'll get here! What you gonna do? You wanna hit me?
Ultimately,
I think this dude has got nothing to lose, y'all. They must have screwed him over big time. They screwed him up big time. I think this dude just ain't got nothing to lose, y'all.
Alan McCarty was sentenced to 20 years in prison for his threats to kill a judge.
You see what I mean? He got 20 years for threatening to kill a judge, and then just a little while ago, they were threatening to kill, or a guy was threatening to murder the judge, and he only got 8 months. That's what I'm saying. It's weird. It's like they just picked whatever they want to pick. But he's in Florida. He's in Daytona. Don't do that shit here in Florida, man. They'll slam you. They'll hit you with 2025, no problem.
No, you're not taking my fingerprints. I'm not gonna let you. That's right. Don't f***ing touch me, and don't f***ing ever touch my kids. Give me my law paperwork.
While Alan McCarty's
Ooh.
explosive courtroom actions certainly didn't earn him any brownie points, what happens when a defendant gives the judge a piece of his mind?
Yeah, you're a tough guy.
He's a maggot, punk. You should have died when you was a baby.
Ooh.
Maggot.
Anytime, Mr. Gaines.
Shut up, punk.
Like in the case of Michael Gaines, who was in a
Jeez.
Kansas courtroom facing charges of assaulting a police officer.
All the evidence shows that you deliberately.
Yeah, okay.
used
Yeah,
words.
yeah. I know
The
you
words
did.
were that you deliberately were hawking up.
Bullshit. I didn't hawk up no saliva, okay?
According to reports, Gaines, who was HIV positive, allegedly spat on an officer during a prison
Oh, yeah, you don't do that, man. If you're HIV positive, don't be spitting on people.
fight while incarcerated at the Sedgwick County Jail. Gaines was convicted on 2 counts of battery of a law enforcement officer.
Look, I don't want anybody to catch AIDS or HIV, but they've come so far with that now. You don't even hear about it. Like back in the 80s, it was like a big deal because it was killing people left and right. But now they got medications now where you could take it. If you do end up with HIV, you take the pills. They cost a fortune, but you can take them and live a full life, normal life. They got pills now where like you take it and it's not even detected anymore. Like they can't even detect it on an HIV test. It's crazy. They've come a long way with it.
At his sentencing,
But still.
Gaines faced District Judge Rebecca Pilshaw, and things went off to a rocky start.
We do respect authority. You're not respecting my
You're
authority.
not respecting me, okay?
No,
Respect goes both ways. You're just a woman with a robe on. You're a woman, human being, just like I am, okay?
You really think it's appropriate to cuss here in court?
Do you think it's appropriate to sentence me under this racial program you got going here? You call it justice?
Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. There goes the race card. Here comes the race card.
Justice. Yeah, okay, justice.
Gaines claimed that he was being framed.
You're gonna believe those lies. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't hawk up no saliva. You gonna believe a lie because they wearing uniform.
Judge Pilshaw tried to take
Ooh.
control.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. Judges are going to back up the cops 9 times out of 10. He ain't wrong.
Gaines was just getting started.
Wearing a uniform, right? Rogue deputy.
Look at me.
Just
I'm
like
part of
Eagler.
this.
You ain't gotta scream at me. You gonna raise your voice at me?
You ain't going to scream at me, bitch. Damn.
Oh my God.
You raise your voice at me, I raise my voice.
I honestly think a lot of these guys must just have nothing to lose, y'all. Like, they're fucking broke. They probably don't have a house. They lost their cars. Maybe they went through divorce, lost everything. They're homeless. They ain't got nothing to lose, y'all. This is what a man sounds like when he ain't got nothing to
Voice to
lose.
you just in a row.
However, Gaines kept the worst for prosecutor Kevin O'Connor,
Oh.
bore the brunt of his outburst.
I appreciate Mr. Gaines making my point for me.
You punk,
Very well received.
maggot mother.
And I don't think I have to take insults from
I know. You. You's a. You's a.
He's a tough guy now. but I don't
You's
think-
a.
But I think
You's
what-
a. And you'll be a. After I get sentenced,
I
punk.
think Mr. Gaines has forfeited to me. He's put his.
I'm ready to go. I was ready to go.
I'm talking
You punk.
Finally,
No.
the judge had had enough and asked deputies to remove Gaines. However, the defendant still had some choice words left.
I'm talking.
Courtroom. Take out of the courtroom.
If a man took testosterone therapy
Jeez.
for 30 days, here is
Why would
exactly
you-
how his body will transform.
Maggot.
Look, guys, I don't advise doing this unless you just have nothing else to lose, y'all. Because if you do this, this is not going to end well for you. If you're facing a lot of time, you're fixing to get some more time acting like this. Mm-mm.
Yeah, you're a tough guy.
You's a maggot, punk. You should have died when you You's a baby. Maggot.
Anytime, Mr. Gaines.
Shut up, huh? You's a maggot. Should have died when you was a baby, stillborn.
Jeez.
Ultimately, Michael Gaines was sentenced to 13 years in prison for his troubles. While Michael Gaines didn't pull any punches in the courtroom, what happens when a defendant threatens to beat up a judge?
Sir, I'm holding you in contempt for what you did.
What's your holding me in?
Bring him in. I'm holding him in contempt.
Next, we head to the bond court in Louisville, Kentucky. 36-year-old Michael Ray was appearing on charges of terroristic threatening and second-degree assault. Prosecutors requested a $25,000 bail based on the crime and Ray's criminal history.
County's requesting $25,000 full cash behind all charges. Looks like the
You think that's funny?
I think that's hilarious.
Your Honor, I think.
All right, so bond is $50,000. No bail credit.
Not impressed by Ray's sassy attitude, Judge Smith doubled his bond.
He's lucky I didn't hold him in contempt. Yeah. Thinks these are funny charges.
But Ray was not done.
Bring him in.
I'll see you on the streets, bitches.
Ray not only cussed at the judge, but also flipped her the bird off camera.
30 days to serve on contempt for flipping me off twice.
But things only got worse.
Sir, I'm holding you in contempt for what you
don't really
did.
give a what's your holding me in?
And so.
You're just making it worse, man.
You shut man, you
All right, you can take him back. 100 days to serve.
100 days
I don't
to serve?
care.
Okay.
Yep.
For what? Because of 2 EPOs and a criminal mission case?
He's done.
And if you thought a 100-day jail sentence would stop Ray, you're
Jeez.
mistaken.
You outside of the prison, but I'm gonna smack.
I think we need to.
Yeah.
Can we bring him back?
He's
I want
gotta
him
be
charged with
charged.
threatening.
Oh my
What started with a
gosh.
couple of charges and a 25
See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Unless y'all just want to keep adding time, you're only making it worse for yourself. I know you might be mad, aggravated, but as long as you're not at the point where you ain't got nothing to lose, don't act like this.
$5,000 bond ended up being 10 serious charges and a bail amount of $75,000.
He's special. He really is. It took a lot of convincing just getting hurt.
While Michael Ray ended up biting off more than he could chew, how does it compare to having a full-blown courtroom meltdown?
Big boy.
Next, we head to the Common Pleas Court in Paynesville, Ohio, for the sentencing of 32-year-old Manson Bryant.
This is case number 18, State of Ohio versus Manson M. Bryant.
8 months earlier, Bryant and a co-defendant broke into a man's home and robbed him of cash and valuables at gunpoint. Bryant's co-defendant pleaded guilty, while Bryant went to trial and was eventually convicted of robbery, abduction, and weapons charges. Now, at his sentencing, Bryant appeared before Judge Eugene Lucci, who was a familiar face.
The last time before this time that I had him, I put him in prison for 4 years for a robbery. He acted out briefly on his way out of the courtroom, and I just let it go.
Bryant was given an opportunity to speak on his behalf. He begged Judge Lucci for a second chance.
For you to give me a mere opportunity to still make something out of my life, sir. I don't want to die in prison, sir. I'm not a bad person, sir. You have to do it.
Oh, he's playing that guilt trip, man. He's wanting to get out, and then he'd probably do the same thing. But I got a feeling the judge is fixing to slam him. Because this is probably another robbery. He was already in 4 years for another robbery. Oh, yeah, he's probably going to get slammed, and then he's going to flip.
I've been in front of you multiple times. I respect you. I respect the decision that you made.
Finally, it was time for the defendant to learn his fate.
Court sentences you on count 3 aggravated robbery for a total of 22 years.
Now, if you thought...
See, I told you he was going to get slammed. He got slammed. Yeah, he heard that 22 years. Now, all of a sudden, he's not very gangster, is he? He's going to flip.
Truly remorseful for his crimes, you were mistaken. First, Bryant seemed to be confused after Judge Lucci handed out a hefty prison sentence. Then, out of nowhere, Bryant exploded.
The court determines that you have or will have the ability to pay restitution.
Ooh. courtroom, man. Racist as you
Okay. Man, why they always got to play the race card, yo? Dude, you're just mad because you got slammed. You finally got slammed. You were already in prison for robbery for 4 years, and we don't even know if he's had cases prior to that. So it sounds like he's had several chances. This is what a wannabe gangster looks like, y'all. If you can't do the time when you do the crime, then you ain't a gangster. Sorry.
Actually, you know, remember that you had or something. Wait a minute. When I said that you had a certain amount of...
This is what a wannabe gangster looks like. Look at him. He's mad and crying at the same time, being a bitch. This is what they look like, y'all. This is a perfect example of what one looks like. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
It was mistake. Court determines that maximum imprisonment is needed. So it's 11 years on count 1, 7 years on count 3.
You ain't shit, Manson. Calm down, bro. Let me up the courtroom, man. Take him out. Hey, just take him out. Just take him out. Get out of here.
Get him out of there.
Get out of here. Hey, take him out, please. Hey, take him out, please. I love you, bro. I love you, man. Don't worry. I love you, Chad.
So it's 28 years with credit for 231 days.
I want to hear it, man. Let me out. Let's go. Let me out.
Hold on.
I want to hear it. Let go. Let me out. Let him go. Let me out. Let's take him out. Let me out, man. I swear to God, turn up this bitch.
Does counsel waive?
Jesus Christ, y'all. This is what a wannabe gangster looks like, y'all. They're gangster until they get slammed, and then once they get slammed with 20 years, 25, 40, or life, all of a sudden they're not very gangster anymore.
Does counsel waive the client's presence for the remainder of the advisements I have to give?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can take them.
Okay, no, let's not play the race card. I don't think that's the
Bryant
case.
was initially given a lesson.
What it is he's been hemmed up on a bunch of robberies, and he finally got slammed.
Sentence, but his epic outburst made Judge Lucci reconsider.
I was giving him remorse, a certain amount of remorse in mitigation of the sentence. The defendant has shown me that he has no remorse whatsoever, and therefore the court determines that maximum imprisonment is needed.
Judge Lucci later explained the reason behind his decision.
Well, it was clear that the remorse that he was trying to portray was
bullshit,
phony, and that he wasn't remorseful at all, and that if given the chance, if I let him loose on society, he's going to prey on other people.
Ultimately, Manson Bryant was sentenced to a total of 28 years in state prison for his crimes. While a defendant shouted his way toward the maximum punishment, what happens when you threaten to sue the judge?
You're not letting me talk. You're just dismissing me.
Get an attorney.
I will, and I will sue you.
Like in the case of Brandon Alexander, who was at a Michigan civil court after being sued by...
Look, I'm not advocating to sue the judges, but some judges do need to be sued.
...a hospital over unpaid medical bills. 2 months earlier, Judge David Goggins issued a default order in favor of the hospital when the defendant failed to appear for a hearing.
So with the default judgment, sounds like you missed your date.
Yes, I showed up a day late and realized that I made a terrible mistake. I wrote down on 3 separate calendars that I had it on Wednesday. I messed up.
Now Alexander appeared virtually after filing a motion to invalidate the default order.
Two of you talked it off? Would it help if I give you minutes to talk?
No, we're not going to come to an agreement.
Your Honor, I've been doing this for a long time, and I've never had the unique curse words that were used against me prior to this case being called. So I defer to you.
Okay.
Judge Goggins
Oh,
initially
damn.
suggested Alexander and the plaintiff's attorney, Hal Burke, amicably reach an agreement.
If I give you a chance to talk, Mr. Alexander, if you keep a calm attitude, I don't mind the two of you talking, but we can get something resolved. If not, I'll just make a decision on the default.
To be honest, he does. There is no talking with this gentleman. It's how are you gonna pay? And then when I got his office calling me, the ladies, why won't you pay? Why won't you pay your bills? Why won't you pay your bills?
Dude, I understand he might have to pay, but I can relate to this bullshit here, kind of. So when I was going through the deal with my daughter, I had to pay. I got a lawyer when we were going through the child support, child custody thing, all that stupid stuff. I had to pay. I paid this lawyer $2,000 up front, and then I only had him for like 2 weeks, and he didn't even go to the courtroom. Never even had to step foot out of the office. He made a few phone calls and a few emails. And then I got a bill for like, it was like another $3,500. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, this is stupid. So I didn't pay them. They didn't do anything. I mean, they made it. I even told him, I said, hey, you made a few phone calls and some emails. We ain't even stepped into a courtroom one. And you know what? I wound up having to do it by myself without the lawyer. And, I actually did better without the lawyer. I did more than the lawyer did. Basically, I could have took that $2,000 that I put up front and just drove down the highway and stuck it out the window and just let it fly out the window. It would have got used a little better. I'd rather some homeless people picked up hundreds than for them to have it. That was the biggest waste of money. So I'm telling you right now, if there's any dudes watching it, if you're gonna go to child custody or any of that stuff, I don't even know if you want to get a lawyer, man. I had a lawyer and the lawyer didn't do shit for me. I only had him for 2 weeks. And then when I got the bill and I'm looking at the bill and he's got a couple phone calls, couple emails, and $3,500. I'm like, what? Some bullshit. And they never came after me before because they knew it was bullshit. I told them, I was like, you guys are crazy. I was like, y'all ain't even left the office. We ain't even stepped foot in a courtroom. Yeah, so they went ahead and filed their motion to withdraw, and I never heard from them again. Because I don't even, they weren't even really trying to help me because even the phone calls and emails that they had made, I could have done myself. I mean, so basically, I just took $2,000 that I gave them up front and I could have threw it out the window. And that was money I didn't really have at the time, but I thought a lawyer was going to help. Boy, was I wrong.
Why are you not paying your bills?
Your
That's all I'm getting.
Honor, we do nothing like that. I'd ask that you rule on the motion.
For both your sakes, I guess I'll just make a decision. Give me just a minute. I'm going to review the pleadings.
However, after seeing the situation going nowhere, the judge decided to take matters into his own hands.
You have to show me, Mr. Alexander, that there's been some type of good cause to not enter the default judgment that was given. All you've stated in your response is that you were unable to make it to court. I have to follow the court rules for everybody. It has to also state a meritorious defense. In your claim, there's been no meritorious defense stated.
Ultimately, Judge Goggins found no meritorious defense in Alexander's motion and upheld the default order.
Therefore, based upon the lack of good cause, the default still stands. Okay? Good luck to both of you.
Burke left the call, but Alexander was not done yet.
That's cool, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Mr. Alexander? What?
I said, that's really not cool.
Well, I have to
There's
follow
no
the court rules for everybody. Sir, I've got to follow the court rules.
What paperwork? Can he just come out and say, I'm not asking, but I'm asking, what evidence?
I really want to buy your.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel for the guy, man. These courts will just slam you with ridiculous, crazy shit. And half these lawyers don't do anything. Like, they don't, some of these lawyers don't even leave the office. It's like, what? You're making $250 an hour? Shit, sign me up for that.
House, and I could pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition.
Knows that I even owe that money.
I can't talk to you about the case, okay? I've made my ruling, okay? Good luck.
Well, then, can I appeal it? Can you tell me if I have an appeal? I can.
Appeal. Get an attorney. Yep, you can appeal.
So why is my word taken?
Sir, I'm not going to argue with you. I've told you my decision.
I'm not. I'm asking a question. I get no choice, no voice, because I'm not a lawyer and I don't have a law degree.
No, see, that's the crazy thing too. You know, they say you got to have a lawyer to defend you. That's like even when you try to defend yourself, they don't want you to defend yourself. They want you to get a public defender. And it's like, no, because I've seen lawyers in action. A lot of them are really stupid. I've been able to make better arguments. You want a good case of bad lawyers? Just look at the Amber Heard and Donnie Jepp trial. I don't know where she got them lawyers from, but I could have made better arguments than they were making.
I get no voice.
You did.
That's the freedom we have as a citizen. You're going to treat me as a lesser citizen. You're going to treat me as a lesser citizen because I don't have a law degree. My voice don't matter. You're not letting me talk. You're just dismissing me.
Get an attorney.
I will, and I will sue you.
Oh.
For what you're doing. Unfair. Unfair. Unfair, Mr. Goggins. And you should be ashamed of yourself. I will, because you're saying I have less a voice because I don't have a degree. You're done. I'm not done. I'm not done with...
After the epic rant, Alexander abruptly left the call and the hearing ended with the default order still in place.
I'm not done. I'm not done with...
While Brandon Alexander ultimately...
You know, they do need to start slamming. See, here's the problem. A lot of these judges have immunity. Like, they have immunity from being sued. And I think if judges could start being sued more often, they'd have a little more. I would say they would have a little more compassion. I'm not saying all judges are bad, but there's a lot of bad ones out there. But they have qualified immunity, so they can't be sued. And I don't think that should be the case. I think it should be able to go both ways.
They did not sue the judge. What happens when a defendant lashes out at the judge?
Damn, they got him strapped to the chair.
Like in the case of 43-year-old Alto Miles, who was facing...
You know, you could strap him to the chair like that, but when you got somebody that's already amped up and aggravated and pissed off, this strapping to the chair is going to make it just going to adding fuel to the fire.
4 counts of aggravated murder in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Clearly a homicidal, dangerous individual.
On April 10th, 2020, Miles fatally shot his ex-girlfriend, 35-year-old Tasha Mason, and 56-year-old Bridget Carter, in what police believed was an act out of jealousy.
Oh,
that woman and the other female victim were together at their residence, provoking him with jealousy by talking about photographs of other men on Facebook, and that he had finally gotten fed up. They had gone.
Ooh, look, I don't condone that he killed them, but look, ladies, the two of them went to his house and was showing him pictures on Facebook of other dudes they were going out with, man. So you kind of instigated what you got. I'm not saying I condone that he killed him, but dude, don't go doing that shit, man, because that dude might turn just like this guy did and ooh, stupid. I would say they learned their lesson, but they learned I don't know if they learned their lesson because they're dead.
Too far, and he shot and killed the two of them.
That same day, Miles shot and murdered 28-year-old William Bowen III and 47-year-old Michael Eves outside an apartment complex. According to reports, Bowen had allegedly beaten up Miles a few days earlier, while Eves' death was an attempted cover-up.
Police say Miles shot and killed Mason and Carter at an apartment in North Avondale.
Miles initially faced the death penalty, but a judge later ruled that out, citing his mental health issues. Eventually, Miles decided to take a plea deal. Given his unpredictable behavior, Miles appeared for the hearing strapped to a wheelchair with a spit mask on his face. As his attorney read the details of the plea, Miles suddenly snapped.
Court provisions revoke a former plea of not guilty and enter a plea of guilty to counts 1, 2, 3, and 4, along with gun specifications for each one of those counts, 3-year gun specifications.
Shot my head, shot him on my head. Stab in the face, stab the next shot.
Ms. Laughton, is this a plea offer from the state of Ohio?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge Christopher A. Wagner then directly addressed Miles, but his rants continued.
All right, Mr. Miles, is that your understanding? Is that the 4 counts that you're going to plead to?
Now, I'm not gonna look, man. I understand that he did crime and shit like that, but this is not a good look, y'all. We got one black dude strapped to a chair, and we got a bunch of white people in the room. This is not a good look, y'all. What's wrong? There's something wrong with this picture.
Mr. Miles, we set this hearing because, Mr. Miles, I have documentation in front of you, an entry to indicate your desire to plead guilty to 4 counts of aggravated murder. Is that true?
You're gonna fuck me up, motherfucker. Keep asking me.
Then, things got really crazy.
Mr. Miles, I'm going to ask this question again.
Dang.
Judge Wagner gave Miles one last chance, but in return, all he got was a disturbing reaction.
Your last chance, Mr. Miles. Do you wish to plead guilty to these 4 counts of aggravated murder?
Damn, he looks like he's crazy.
Come on, man, let's have to stop playing, man. You wanna like this stuff.
Mr. Miles, I asked you intended to plead guilty to 4 counts of aggravated murder.
He's crazy.
Yes? No?
Even his attorney tried to speak some sense into him, but Miles refused to stop.
Fuck y'all with me, you know, 75 million motherfuckers.
Dang. Oh, I'll kill you once I'm out of this.
Alright. Let the record reflect Mr. Miles cannot knowingly and voluntarily plead guilty to the...
Eventually, Judge Wagner dismissed the plea and sent Miles back to jail.
Oh, wow.
Another judge later ordered a second mental evaluation of Miles. His case is still ongoing. While Alto Miles exploded at a judge,
it seems like
what
he's
happens when the
whacked out.
defendant faces a judge's wrath?
Well, I hope, I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison.
Damn.
Like in the case of 30-year-old Camilla Gamet, who was facing charges of open murder in Jackson, Mississippi.
This is one of the worst cold-blooded murders I've seen in a long time.
Damn,
In May
what'd she do?
2013, Gamet brutally stabbed and
crazy
murdered
bitches
her
out there,
boyfriend, 38-year-old Marcel Hill, at their home in Lansing Avenue.
Dang.
Murder for stabbing her boyfriend, Marcel Hill, in the spring of 2012. Gamet claims it was self-defense.
Hill was reportedly stabbed 12 times and had his skull caved in with an iron pan. During the trial, the jury was presented with an overwhelming amount of evidence against Gamet and eventually convicted her of first-degree murder.
Why was he even with her anyways? She looks crazy and height weight proportion challenged.
Her sentencing, Gamet was given a chance to apologize by Judge John McBain, but instead she chose to plead her defense.
Is there anything that you want to tell the court before I impose sentence? Is there anything you want to tell the victim's family who are here today?
I just want to say that I stick by the truth, which is that I did.
She reacted in self-defense. Okay.
React in self-defense. I did love Marcel.
Basically at trial, the way I was portrayed, mostly everything was lies. There was a little bit of truth, but mostly I was convicted off the lies.
However, Judge McBain was not buying it.
Nah, she
Anything you want to tell the court about the 12 stab wounds that you did in self-defense?
The alleged 12 stab wounds?
Well, I don't think the pathologist lied about those.
No, I don't have anything further to say.
Gamet also showed no remorse when the victim's aunt, Diana Banks Joyner, took the stand.
So we, the family of Marcel, would like to thank God for the special gift that you will receive today from the judge.
Is that it?
When I finish, I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. Seriously?
But the judge was having none of it.
Just talk again. I'll have my court officer put a piece of duct tape in your mouth. You understand it? Try it one more time and see what happens to your mouth. You got something else to say?
Judge McBain warned Gamet of having her mouth shut with duct tape, but the defiant defendant continued to argue.
But see here, I understand she's being belligerent, but hey, First Amendment, y'all. They should be able to speak, even if you don't like it. Just because you don't like it don't mean they can't say it. You know? I mean, people only want to hear what they want to hear.
Miss Sonia, get the duct tape.
I'll sit here and listen to the lies.
You know what? She's got a right to talk to the court after you murdered a relative of hers. And you're going to shut your mouth or I'm going to have some duct tape put on.
Well, you can
All right. We'll wait here for a moment till we can get her quiet.
Then, it was the prosecutor who ripped into Gamet.
We have no choice but to send her where she will also die. I can't believe she stands before you doing this morning.
Finally, before imposing the sentence, it was the judge who had the last words.
He looks whack.
This is one of the worst cold-blooded murders I've seen in a long time. You end up ultimately hit him in the head so hard with a pan that you actually cave in the front of his skull, and then you stabbed him no less than 12 times.
So you gutted him like a fish in that apartment too. You were relentless. You stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed until he was dead. I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well. You know, if this was a death penalty state, you'd be getting the chair.
With that explosive ending, Camilla Gamet was ultimately sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole. While a judge condemned the defendant to die, how does it compare to having a complete meltdown in court?
Damn, she looks like a meth head.
Next, we head to the Bond Court in Miami, Florida. Today, Judge Mindy Glazier was overseeing proceedings. Next up on the docket was Sarah Lynn, facing charges of battery and resisting arrest after violently assaulting a woman named Cynthia Cuba with a pair of pliers. Lynn appeared remotely and was represented by the public defender.
Have you ever been treated for any mental health issues?
Why don't you go yourself first?
From the very first interaction, it was evident that the defendant was in no mood to answer questions.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
I said go fuck yourself.
Judge Glazier initially found it amusing.
Hey, the judge was even laughing at that one. Did y'all catch that? Hold on, we gotta go back. The judge found that kind of funny. I did too. You see her laughing?
I said go fuck yourself.
Judge Glazier initially found it amusing, but eventually issued a warning.
Ma'am, I'm just trying to help you.
Ma'am, he's trying to help you, and please don't use profanity or try and disrupt my courtroom, because I don't want to be forced to hold you in contempt of court. All right, Mr. Snyder's trying to help you.
Then, the judge ordered Lynn to stay away from the woman who pressed charges against her.
And I'm ordering that you stay away from Cynthia Cuba. Do not have any contact with her, and you must stay away from her home and place of business.
This is when the defendant exploded.
As to the other case,
Who is this Cynthia Cuba? Tell me!
I
Who
think
is this
they
you're referring
allegedly
to?
tried to hit with the pliers.
In an epic outburst, Lynn threw a profanity-filled rant at Judge Glazer.
The other case, F15 1426.
Is right from
The
private
bond
life.
on count is $5,000.
Hey.
2 and 3.
It's five.
Dude, if you're trying to get your sentence going higher, man, I'd be surprised if she gets out of this without adding more time.
$1,000. And count 3 is $1,000.
Judge Glazer paid no heed and set bond at $5,000. Additionally, Lynn was sent to a mental hospital to undergo psychiatric evaluation before trial.
Yeah, she screwed up in the head.
Let's try and get you into the hospital.
Yeah, she's whacked out. Screw, screw her, man. All right, let's change gears, y'all. That was good. Let's change gears. We are going to, let's see, robbery suspects. Wait, hold on. Robbery, or how about this? Robbers getting I love seeing robbers come in and just getting freaking owned. Rubers. Rubers. Robbers, not Rubers. Gun store robbers shot on camera. Hell yeah. Here is security guard. DA Williams says rules change when gun is placed in one's face regarding. Yeah, we see that one yesterday. What is this? Anaheim jewelry store owner fires warning shot to scare off mob of would-be Look at how many fucking people are there.
Which shows that mob scattering after the owner opens fire.
What the hell?
It happened last Thursday right before closing. The owner of the Alameda jewelry store in Anaheim sees a large group of people rushing to.
God dang. They rolled up in 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if there's a car behind that black one in the back, but there's 4 cars there full of dudes. What in the world? What the hell's going on in California? This is why people are leaving California.
Towards the entrance to a store trying to
Look at
break
this
in.
bullshit.
Check out how many cars pulled up into the parking lot.
Damn. Dude, he ought to shoot all them motherfuckers. That's a lot of people.
I don't see the face, it's all covered.
The owner didn't want us to use his name as the thieves tried to bust in. What the suspects didn't know was that all of the windows in the front of the store are bulletproof.
Listen,
Oh.
this with the 50.
Hey, this reminds me, y'all. He said bulletproof. Here's the best part, y'all. Y'all know I used to have my own store, okay? Now, I didn't have full bulletproof windows in the front, but the front door was bulletproof. We had a guy that tried to break in to my store when I was doing jewelry repair when I had my actual store. And we had on camera this dude, and I don't know, this bulletproof glass is like, I don't know if there's different types, but this kind of had was like plastic, so it flexed like back and forth. This dude tried to break into our place. This was before I got roll down doors. Once this happened, I got roll down doors to go over the windows. But you could see on camera, he showed up with this big ass like block, center block. He picked it up and he threw it at our door, but he didn't know it was bulletproof glass. And like I said, it was like a flexi type of glass. But he threw it, and it like went into the door, and the door shot it back at him and just laid him flat out. And that dude, after that happened, he just, you can see on the camera, he just put the center block back in the truck and just left. And you could tell he was hurt. But yeah, that was hilarious. When they said bulletproof glass, it just reminded me of that.
In second, I don't think there's nothing between just one thing. I have to film myself and my store.
So the owner, armed with a handgun, shot at the bulletproof glass from inside the store, and watch how the would-be thieves reacted.
When I do first shot,
look at the wannabe gangsters. They're gangsters until they hear life. They hear 20, 25 life, 40 years, or they start hearing bullets flying.
too scared. I don't want to hurt anybody. But when he move it, he gone, I relax.
The owner says the reason for the bulletproof glass is to ensure the safety of his customers and employees. He wants everyone to be safe while they're in his store. Anaheim police officers arrived a few minutes after the 911 call. Detectives estimate between 15 to 20 suspects trying to break in.
I can tell you that our detectives are actively working the case. I just left their office, and they are following up on any leads. I do know they have at least one license plate from those vehicles they arrived in, so we kind of got to work it backwards from there.
While Anaheim police continue to look for the suspects, they also tell us that this same crew could be involved in a similar robbery attempt.
That's crazy. I have never seen that many people roll up on a store like that. Okay, what caught on camera, warehouse shootout. Holy shit, that's three cops and one dude in the back there. Pregnant woman shoots robber. Okay. Let's check this shit out. Oh, we ain't got no audio. I guess we ain't got no audio. All right, let's see what happens. Okay. So there's a guy there. Oh. Oh, he went over there with the gun and tried to rob her, and she fucking shot him. Yeah, you bleeding, dude. Dude, you don't want to be robbing people, man. You don't know who's carrying a concealed weapon. What's wrong with these people? Okay, armed robber gets outdrawn. Woman shoots at 3 robbers, killing 1. Hell yeah, good for her. Following content may contain graphic. We don't care. Gwinnett County, Georgia. What was that bell? Like, ding, we got one. Ooh. Dang. I wonder if she hit that dude in the head. Because did you see that muzzle flash? So she was standing right there in the hallway, but you couldn't even see her. That's what he was looking. And then all you seen was the muzzle flash from the hallway. Here, let me roll that back. Oh, we gotta roll it back some more. See, he's looking. Boom. Good. At least she killed one of them. Fuck them. That's what they get for being in her place. Pieces of shit. Alright, let's see if we can find some longer ones here. Liquor store owner shoots armed robber with shotgun? Oh, I think I remember that one. This guy came in with, it looked like might be an AR-15. And yeah, and the owner, he's like in his 60s or 70s, but he had a shotgun and he blew the dude's arm off. And he went running out screaming like a bitch. He's like, this shot my arm off, shot my arm off. Watch this. This is great.
security cameras around the...
This dude got exactly
It's a
what
brazen robbery.
Watch this.
A suspect walks into a liquor store armed with an assault rifle. But the store owner is ready. Even though he's 80 years old, he has the reflexes of a teenager and opens fire.
Boom!
The suspect entered the liquor store in the dead of night here in the small town of Norco.
Hopefully they'll show it here, but he goes running out. He's screaming. He's like, "Oh, he shot my arm off. He shot my arm off." Apparently, he blew his arm
California, about 50 miles east of Los Angeles. After a recent uptick in robberies in the area, the owner installed high-tech security cameras around the perimeter of the property. When the suspects pulled up to the store, the owner was watching them on his monitor, ready to defend his business.
Yeah.
The suspect goes running, screaming for his life. The getaway car peels out as one suspect struggles to get in the passenger side. Meanwhile, 80-year-old
Listen to him. He's like,
Craig Cope stands guard with his rifle in hand in case any trouble comes back. A short time later, he reportedly suffered a heart attack from the ordeal. He was
"Oh no, he did. That sucks."
Rushed to the hospital, but is going to be okay.
Well,
Tamara
good.
Gibbons says her boss is a hero.
I'm glad that they caught the guys, and I'm glad Craig shot him. I mean, he's a local hero, you know, especially, you know, he's 80 years old.
Boom. Shot his arm off. That's what he fucking gets. I mean, what do these people think's gonna happen, dude? I mean, people work hard for this shit. They're gonna protect their shit. I don't care what it is. Yeah, screw that. Okay, anyways, my bad, y'all. Hero mom saves Mother's Day by shooting armed robber outside school. Huh. Oh, shoot. Dang, did you see her? He went up to rob them. She pulled her gun out and she got right up in his chest and she shot him. And then he must have hit him in the spine, because did you see his foot curl when he went down? Hold on, we got to run that back. Watch his foot. She shoots him straight in the chest. Boom. And then look at his foot. Holy shit. Oh, he's in pain. Oh, is an off-duty cop. Dang. I hope he died. Screw him. Oh, you can tell he's in pain. Yeah, he later died. Yep, you're fucking dead, dude. Good for her, man. Hell yeah. I love watching stupid people like that just get wrecked. Customers attack murder suspect during convenience store robbery. No. Robber stopped, knocked out by state boxing. Dang, man, he got beat the hell up. Look at his face. Man, he's all messed up. And that's all them people. Total citizen defender gets shot by LAPD while stopping an armed robbery. What? How fucked up is that? You try to help somebody. Fed up homeowner confronts thief in his driveway. Yeah, beat the fuck out of him. Hold on, let's watch this, y'all. I know this is a short. Yeah, get him. Get him. hear this? You hear this crying bitch? Help! Help! Nah, you get what you get. Beat the fuck out of him. Yeah, fuck them. Then try to run the dude over. Then try to run him over. Man, he should have. Too bad he didn't have a gun. He should have just shot them. Texas security footage shows Texas jeweler defend himself in shootout with robbers. This is stupid. This tells you how many stupid people there are. You know, if you go into a jewelry store, a pawn shop, a gun store, there's going to be guns somewhere in that store. Why are you even going to attempt to try to go in there? Ooh. Did he get him? Be nice if he got one of them. See, wannabe gangsters, they don't even know how to shoot anyways. You're not hitting a target just holding it with one hand. You're not getting an accurate shot off that way. Stupid people. Okay. Let's see if we find a homeowner shoots at two suspects thieves rummaging through his car.
I took two things that I love, dancing and dogs, and I made them into a successful business.
We are now hearing from the homeowner who shot at two suspected thieves. We showed you video yesterday of the two young men rummaging through the SUV.
Ooh.
Moments after, the homeowner took matters into his own hands. KENS 5's Meredith Haas spoke to the homeowner, who says the scare has left his family shaken.
I could have killed one of them, or they could have killed me.
A late night for Avelio Soto's family after returning home from their
Those
kids'
look like
track
kids.
practice quickly turned into a nightmare.
11 o'clock when my wife comes in the room screaming, saying that they're breaking in.
Home security footage showing the moments two people run up to their property, breaking into an unlocked SUV.
So immediately I grab my gun.
One person starts going through the contents of their car.
I'm thinking they're breaking into my home. So I run straight out the room and I go to the stairs.
When Avelio came down to protect his family, he says the thief that was still going through his car must have heard that front door open on his house. That's when the thief bolted down the driveway with Avelio following behind. Avelio would end up right here where the suspect would be in the getaway car. That second suspect was also in the car when he shot at Avelio. That's when Avelio shot back.
He tried to close the door and it looked like he couldn't close it, and the door went open again, and that's when he shot. And then that's when I returned fire. They took off.
No one inside the home, including Avelio, were ever hurt.
The police came and I let them know what.
Yeah, fuck them people, man. Those are the people who need to just they need to get shot. Get rid of them. Victim of attempted robbery wrestles with one attacker and shoots another. Haha. Okay.
An attempted robbery ended with a double shooting in Wissinoming. It happened on the 4200 block of East Cheltenham Avenue around 1:50 yesterday afternoon. The entire incident was caught on surveillance video. Police say the victim was able to wrestle the suspect's gun away from him, but a second suspect then opened fire. The victim was hit twice, but was able to shoot back, hitting the second suspect at least once.
Damn.
The victim is in the hospital in stable condition, and police say the suspects took off in a dark-colored SUV.
Jesus Christ, dude. This is why you gotta carry a firearm on you. New York City liquor store owner faces 7 years in prison for shooting. What? See, this is why nobody wants to live in New York or California. New York City liquor store owner faces 7 years in prison for shooting a would-be robber who attacked him. Why? Let's see this. This is stupid.
Name?
This one.
Ray Lewis. Go ahead. Ed Reed. You're good.
Then they wonder why everybody's leaving New York and California.
Kevin who?
Kevin just turned $5 into $150 in bonus bets.
You're good, Kevin.
Bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
That's why I'm glad I live in Florida, y'all. Because they don't put up with that shit. You come in, you even look like you're pulling a gun and you shoot them. They're like, good job. Saved us some money. Oh, he's coming back. Shoot him. Fuck him. What the fuck? Did he shoot him? Good. That's what he gets. Let him sit there and bleed out. Screw him. Well, I gotta go back and see that. Because it looked like he threw something at him. He didn't shoot him. Yeah, I mean, screw this guy. And then they want to arrest him for shooting him. Really? The dude's trying to kick him and shit? See, it looks... Where's he shooting him? Because it looks like he threw something at him. I'm not getting it. It doesn't look like he shoots him. It looks like he's throwing something at him. What am I missing here? Why does it look like he's throwing something at him? What do you do? Throw a knife at him? Get him in his leg? I don't know. I'm not getting that because it don't look like he shoots him. It looks like he's got a gun in his hand, but it looks like he's throwing something at him.
Why buy
Okay,
a new computer
when
you can
thieves
save money
rob the
instead?
wrong store.
PC Cleaner fixes slow.
We all know that innocent people can sometimes end in the wrong place at the wrong time, purely through no fault of their own. But when criminals pick the wrong store at the wrong time, the results can be a little more satisfying. This is why horror movie villains should stick to their own lane. Just leave petty crime to the petty criminals.
What kind of mask is he wearing? What an idiot.
Oh, so you've got a little knife, huh? Allow me to show you my weapon. Wow, Aldi has some loyal customers. Don't you
my
dare
axe is bigger
shoplift
than your
from their
knife.
local store. If you look up the word awkward in the dictionary, you'll find a link to a clip of this robbery.
Everybody get down! Give me all your money! It's got the boxes! Give me all your money! Get down! Where's the money? Give me the money! Where's the money? Everybody give me everything!
Wow.
Yeah, second thoughts.
Yeah, they're like, get fucked. That's the way to be, man. You got to be calm in those kind of situations. If you panic, you don't panic, man. If it's your time, it's your time, man. Just be calm and deal with it like a gangster, like a real gangster.
If that's where you've been storing them,
The way they acted, that was gangster.
you can keep them. Here's an interesting solution to an armed robbery. Instead of calling the police, just invite the clouds inside.
What was that, like tear gas or something?
It's those crime-busting clouds again, protecting your premises from theft.
And then they're gonna break the
If you're
window
stealing
just
a bird,
because.
just make sure it doesn't belong to this guy.
Oh shit, the bird got out. Yeah, beat the fuck out of him.
Not exactly a weapons master.
Open up. Open it now. Open it now.
It was
Stupid
going
people.
so well until it wasn't. Well, at least he can drown his sorrows. Call me judgmental, but professional criminals just don't steal gumballs from an animal center.
What? This is so stupid.
Not every shop employee feels this strongly about shoplifters, but in this shop, they all do. Whatever his plan was, it certainly didn't involve picking random notes off the floor in a panic.
What an idiot.
If his ridiculous little run wasn't embarrassing enough, then the come down afterwards certainly was.
That's what you get, dickhead. So stupid.
If you can get away from the police, then you'd better hope you don't run into a 14-year-old football player.
Ooh. Dang.
Shoplifting is an issue in every
Well, he tackled the shit out of that
form
dude.
of retail. But here's one perfume shop owner who's finally had enough.
Yeah, get him out of there. Get out of there.
Do bananas count as a weapon for an armed robbery? Well, they worked for Donkey Kong.
Hey, stop.
He deserves to be in jail, but for the moment, we'll have to make do with a secure pastry shop.
That's the kind of roll down doors that I had. That's the exact same kind of roll down doors that I had at my store. Oh, that's great. Perfect. I was just fixing to say she's being a coward, but no, that was smart. Go outside and roll down the door, lock him in. Here you go, cops. When you open the door, he'll be in there.
Ayúdame. Ayúdame.
Ow. Yeah, you're fucked.
Don't you hate it when your lucky underpants fail to have the desired effect? Ladies and gentlemen, the handbag with the world's biggest interior.
Yeah, just stuff it out. It's empty. Are you joking? I have stuff in there too. Your whole purse is full of this stuff. No. You're touching it. You just ripped my jacket. Stop.
You just ripped my jacket. No, fuck you, lady.
I'm dumping it out.
The pink hair right there should be a warning sign. Holy cow.
Apparently, even Nosferatu goes shoplifting occasionally. Wouldn't it be great if they'd spend months planning this robbery, only for this to be the outcome? It's amazing how a locked door can have an immediately humbling effect.
The door's locked. You think I'm stupid? Come on. It's locked.
Ah, the old
Stupid
flashing
bitch.
a weapon in front of two undercover cops move. Nice one. They left one essential element out of their planning. The bit where they hit the gym for a few years and lift some weights.
They can't lift it in there. Really?
We've all seen movies where jewelry thieves are suave, sophisticated, cat burglar types, right? Well, these guys are not like that.
Damn, I don't know what kind of glass that is, but they can't get through it.
Well, the important thing is that she managed to maintain her dignity.
Look at everybody got their phones out, man. She's gonna be all over the internet. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at this fat bitch, and she's saying Walmart's racist. Walmart's racist. No, you're just mad because you got caught, and you can be all over the internet.
Yes, he's reaching into his pants, and yes, I suddenly feel quite sick.
The hell did he do?
Well, at least they managed to trash the place. That's something, right?
Exposed. The caliber mistake that could haunt your family forever. You think you made the right choice. Well, did you know that over 40% of
Ah, yes, a broken leg. The perfect accessory for any getaway.
Did he break his leg? Oh, he did. See, I told you guys yesterday. Karma will get you. Sometimes it's instant. Sometimes it's months later. Sometimes it's years later. But you're going to pay for, when you do something bad, you're going to pay for it. The universe will make sure you pay for it one way or another. I've seen it in action plenty of times.
Huh. So, apparently knives just aren't that effective with some people. I mean, what would scare this woman?
This dude is stupid.
Boy, did you ever pick the wrong store to do some casual thieving.
Come on, you gonna let a woman beat on you?
An angry shoplifter meets an angry security guard.
Yeah, this is all ours. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Those are ours. Are you kidding me?
Get that shit out of there.
You see, if we crawl, then there's no way the cameras can see us.
What are they trying to steal? Really? We're gonna steal a stroller?
Is this a kidnapping? Nope. A baby is the only thing she doesn't have in that stroller.
Dang.
Every 7-Eleven employee should have a convenient cop standing outside just in case. For some people, the pharmacy is just a land of opportunities.
Well, that cop didn't even realize he was a robber at first. Oh, you got caught,
First
lady.
you can't escape. Try again.
Not getting away. Good luck.
Even at times like these, you should never underestimate the awesome power of ignoring someone.
He's like, I don't give a fuck.
Some women are overjoyed at the notion of a dress with pockets. But how many pockets are in this particular garment?
What the heck?
When you're trying to perform an act of credit card theft, this is not the audience you want. Oh, so you think I robbed a liquor store? Prove it. What evidence do you have? Okay, at this point we can officially confirm that these are not indoor law enforcement clouds. They are, in fact, called fog cannons. His mom clearly never told him not to waste food. Stealing from the McDonald's donation box. Wow, here's someone who really needs a Happy Meal.
Are you kidding me? That is so stupid.
The way people just keep shopping suggests that this kind of thing happens way too often. If you're picking a robbery companion, always ask if they're
that one looked like it's gonna be good.
Likely to run out on you at the first sign of trouble.
Yep.
Aren't there enough clips of failed ATM robberies online for people to figure out what not to do?
Yep.
When your attempt to steal iPhones is so comical that bystanders start filming you on their iPhones.
Oh my gosh. Why don't they tackle them guys? Beat
Based
shit out
on
of
what
them.
he's
Don't film
using
it.
to disguise his face, you can already tell how well this is gonna go.
So stupid.
You get the feeling that some ordinary citizens are basically just frustrated police officers. Someone else who clearly thinks that stealing that staff's Christmas tips is a victimless crime. Never trust a man who wears baggy jeans.
शाबाश 2 3 रुक जा अरे तेरी जान एक और ठंडाई तेरी गैल का और भी है कोई
Who needs pepper spray when you've got cleaning products?
And she still didn't get
Yes,
stuff
it's
from
another
him.
ATM theft. How do you think it's gonna go? Place your bets now. Theft can sometimes come from the most unexpected places.
Looks like they got that ATM. Hey, what's up, Chi Gaming? I appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping in.
How generous of him. He knocked
Appreciate it,
himself
Chi.
out before the security guard had a chance. What a stupid way to get yourself a prison sentence. This husband and wife have an interesting concept when it comes to spending time together as a couple.
What in the world?
Well, it had to happen sooner or later. Somebody's finally found an effective way to steal an ATM.
Wow. All that work just to get an ATM.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that this thief is not a pro. Yeah, that's right. The guy throwing a rock with a bag over his head.
Ooh. What an idiot. Yeah, you broke the stick, dummy.
Does the afterlife exist? Well, shoplifting ghosts do, so that's a start. Who'd have thought that a shopping cart could be such an effective weapon? Not exactly a Mission Impossible style break-in, is it? The absolute worst place to have an altercation like this with a security guard is by a revolving door. Our most iconic clip yet. This shopkeeper is being interviewed about shoplifting, and then this happens.
Want to go into business.
I think he's stealing.
Hello, excuse me. Right, did you take it then? Did you take it?
And they're just gonna let him walk out like
that? That knife
that?
isn't gonna do much good against a door.
امسك معي امسك معي
ماسك أخي ماسك
امسك معي ما تخليه يفتح ما تخليه تعال ساعدني تعال ساعد
He's like, I'm locked, I can't get out.
And what did they take as a result of all this destruction? Curlers and hair straighteners.
What? So stupid.
Well, it seems like it was carefully planned, but even the best laid plans don't always work out. And here's some further proof of exactly what we just mentioned.
Really? Man, even the Muslim women are stealing.
If you steal from the same store multiple times, then isn't it just considered shopping? Apparently not.
I don't think you get out, dude.
You do realize that watching an Akimbo video without subscribing is a crime, right? Well, okay,
all right,
not really.
We're gonna switch
but
gears, y'all.
If you'd like to feel like you haven't simply stolen all our hard work, then you know what to do.
We're gonna watch motorcycle crashes.
Want to turn hair loss?
This is why I don't ride anymore, y'all. Because people drive too crazy anymore. Crazy motorcycle crashes the riders will never forget.
Hey everyone, today we...
And not all of them are necessarily the rider's fault, but 9 times out of 10, this is why I quit riding, because I had a well, I say I have a Gixxer 1100 that's which is a crotch rocket. I also have a TLR 1000, which is a crotch rocket, and I have a Virago 250, which is what I started out on, and they're all three just sitting out in the driveway just rotting. I quit riding like 10 years ago because of this same thing. I almost got hit twice. Well, I did get hit once, and I was just sitting at a light, wasn't even moving. And I knew then, man, if I wanted to live any length of time, I had to quit riding.
Start with the rider who came across a section of road covered in tar snakes. After picking up speed, he tried to brake but immediately lost control of his bike. Thanks to his protective gear, he avoided any injuries.
Dang. What caused him to lose control like that? Well, first of all, he's stupid for even going that fast. What caused him to lose control like that?
There on
Did they say? Did he say it was like a bunch of sticks?
my bike. Well,
What?
how
an
bad
idiot.
is it?
How bad is it? Well, if you wouldn't have been flying, you probably could. Holy shit. You dumbass.
The rider still isn't sure what went wrong. Maybe he grabbed the front brake a bit too hard, or maybe tires just didn't have enough grip.
Oh, down he goes. I think he was taking that turn too fast. And then when he started leaning over more, it was just, yeah, man. I got to see a guy that he did that. He was flying. I actually watched it happen. He was flying on the highway, and then you know how you get off on some of them off ramps and they got walls that go around them, but they're, it says 20, 25 miles an hour. And I knew it was going to happen as soon as I seen him, man. I mean, he was getting off and he looked like he was still doing like 60. And the dude just smashed right into the wall. He was dead. I stopped. I looked at him. Somebody else had called the cops that had seen it, but he was gone. I knew he was gone. So I just got back in my car and left. There wasn't nothing I could do. There was plenty of other people there that seen it too, but there was no helping him. I mean, he just smashed right into the wall, like 60 miles an hour. A lot of it's their fault, man. And then you got these guys that weave in and out between cars, actually ride in between. You got to think, man, most of the riders do not, or not riders, most of the riders don't understand that the drivers, because I've been a rider, so I've been on both sides. When you're in a car, drivers, they're not expecting a bike to be coming in between them and the car that's in the lane next to them. So they may not even see you. And if they decide to make a lane change, man, you're fucked. Yeah, this is gonna go bad already. They're taking the turns too fast. Ooh! Dumbass. You went into the car's lane, dude. It's the biker's fault. He went into the car's lane. Brand new car with 1,000 miles on it, yeah. That was the rider's fault. Yeah, if I was that dude, I'd be mad too. Yeah, that was the biker's fault, man. He went into their freaking lane. Did he get hit too?
Yeah, are you good? Yeah. Are you good?
That's why we have tracks.
Mike, stop!
No, you do. It's a brand new car. Brand new. Dude. Yeah, I said you're right like No, you go over there.
Damn it. Let's go. Hold on. I want to go back and see that. Because I only seen the red motorcycle hit, go into the other lane. I didn't see the white one or another one get hit. Hold on. Let's catch it right. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. He got a 2-for-1. He got a 2-for. Yeah, I mean that's the bikers' fault, man. You know, they're going around the winding roads. They're going too fast. He wasn't able to make that turn. He went too wide, and he didn't see the car coming on the other side and got whacked. If I was that guy, I'd be mad too.
You're right, the guy. No, you go over there.
See, this. Uh-oh. What happened?
This is what the world's most advanced PC looks like.
What happened?
No, wait, no, keep it on.
His neck could be hurt.
Don't take off his helmet. Don't.
Yeah, do not touch the helmet.
The Mustang stop.
What even happened?
Lord
Jesus, what's his name?
Justin.
Justin? Lord Jesus, thank you for Justin.
I'm so.
You're alive, man. You're alive. You're alive.
Protect Justin at this moment, dear God. Give the people come and rescue
Just relax.
Dude, you'll be
Listen, you have a helmet on.
Dead, bro. I was going like 150.
You're alive, bro. You're alive.
He was going 150? Justin, one of my closer friends, crashed prior to recording this video and too far ahead to see anything on film. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see anything. However, I recorded the entire post-trauma incident and did what I could to help get him immediate medical attention. It was chaotic, tense, and emotional. But he was doing 150. He said he was doing 150. That's crazy. You shouldn't be going that fast on a regular road. You're asking for trouble.
All that matters, brother. Oh!
Live. No. Jesus Christ. Hey, what the happened? Yo, why'd you get over, bro? That was my friend.
Brake lights.
That's my.
They had no brake lights in front of me.
Let me relax. Are you okay?
No. Is he okay?
He's. I don't know. He's all the way over. That's my friend, dude. I'm sorry. That's why I'm pissed off.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry. I'm worried about him. I didn't know what to do. The car in front of me had no brake lights, and they braked so hard.
I was just watching.
Wow.
I watched it.
Did you see
so
the car
what
brake?
happened?
The car braked in front of him. He had to brake. Your friend.
They had no
Listen,
brake
you're good?
lights.
Are you good?
No.
Okay,
no, I'm worried about your friend.
It's okay, man. He's good. He's okay. He's
sorry.
conscious. It's okay, buddy. Listen. It's okay. It's okay. I promise. I'm sorry I came out to you like
I didn't
that.
know he was beside me.
It's
I
okay.
tried to
Come
just
here.
not
Come
hit the
here.
car in
Come
front of me.
Come here, buddy. You're all right. You're all right.
Oh God.
He's alive. He's alive.
Thank
Okay.
God.
He's really hurt, but he's alive. Okay. He's conscious.
Everybody is.
I saw him back there. I didn't even know his friend.
Tapped the car in front of me. I hit him. I don't know where they
So
went.
the car didn't. You hit the car in front of you?
I hit the car in front of me.
I just wanted to make sure everybody he was okay. And I know.
You're with that car?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my God. He's good?
He's good.
Well, at least he survived, man.
Here we have a situation where the rider opened the throttle far too much while turning. The large amount of gravel on the road only made controlling the bike even harder.
Oh, down you go. Dang. Yeah, you gotta watch out for them soft dirt roads on a bike.
But then, who just stopped me here?
Oh no, he's gonna do something stupid.
What? Hello?
Hi.
What's up?
Firmengelände.
Huh?
Firmengelände.
Has he got a knife in his hand?
Speak English?
No. A door?
Door? Gate?
Yes.
Okay.
Gesperrt. Firma.
I don't speak German.
No drive here.
Do you work here?
Yes.
Okay. Well. All right.
Okay.
Don't whistle at me. I'm not no freaking dog. I ain't no dog.
Jeez.
Come on, come here.
Oh, he's gonna come. Yeah, come on. You're asking for trouble. Take a picture. Take a picture. You know what? I haven't even seen this, but I'm gonna take a guess at what's fixing to happen here. The dude on the bike is letting his ego get to him too much, and he's gonna do something stupid because the guy's filming. Something tells me he's gonna try to do a wheelie, and he's gonna fucking fall off. He should have just turned around and left. Oh, he's not. Okay.
The
I
driver
thought he
merged
was going to
into
do something
traffic without
stupid.
paying enough attention, completely ignoring the solid line and approaching rider.
He's got to be doing at least 65. Uh-oh. That was close. And then that's really stupid to jump in front of the car. Because what if the car's not paying attention? Then they just run into the back of you. That's not smart.
Here comes mine now.
Wild, wonderful weekend. Okay.
We pull out from the traffic light and I start moving through my gears and gaining speed. But I guess since they were initially ahead of me, they figured they still were, because without signaling or anything, here they come.
Oh shit.
My horn didn't do me any good either. I guess I need to install an air horn if I'm going to keep riding here.
Dang. I've had that happen to me a lot.
Anyway, I was going
driving.
to pull up beside them at the next light, but there was a white car in the left lane. I think they saw what happened and seemed to be going slow, maybe to let me actually get up beside the person that almost hit me.
Yeah, but see, you don't want to road rage on them either. Because if you road rage on them, you know, you don't know if the person in the gun is crazy and they got a freaking gun, you know? Blow you off your bike. I don't know, man. You got to be iffy. You got to know when you can fight and when you can't, man. Sometimes you just got to take your losses and live another day, you know?
A very dangerous situation where the driver decided to overtake despite poor visibility. Fortunately, the rider was able to react appropriately.
Is this guy on the wrong side? Where is this at? I mean, they're driving all messed up. Uh-oh. See, something, especially the crotch rocket rider, something y'all got to realize as a used-to-be fellow crotch rocket rider. When you're going fast, you know, you don't understand when somebody's in a vehicle, they go to look in their mirror, they could see nothing there. But if you're flying and then all of a sudden you're up on them and they go to check their mirror again, then they're not going to see you. They're going to get over. That's why you don't want to be flying down the highway. Because if you're doing like 150, 140, I mean, you're hauling ass. And when they go to look at the mirror, you're going to not be there 1 minute and they're just going to think there's nothing there. They're going to come over on you.
Oh, hell no.
Watch this red car closely. Okay.
Yo.
Dude. Was that red car trying to race him or something?
You good? You good? You good?
Man, don't be fucking with him.
Yo. Yo.
See, this is what happens when you let your ego get to you, man. Don't let your ego get to you. Just live to fight another day. There's a time to fight and a time to battle, and then there's a time to not. And this is one of them situations where you're on an inferior vehicle. You're gonna get injured more than he would. So just let it go. Live to fight another day. 90, 100, 103. This dude's asking to get killed. 108, 112, 120, 111. See, when you're going that fast on regular roadways like this, look, motorcycles, especially at nighttime, are hard enough to see as it is. But when you're flying like this, it makes you even harder to see. So I don't know if this is going to happen, but it looks like that Jeep might pull out in front of that bike. But that Jeep right there, that Jeep probably looked, and at 1 second that bike wasn't there. Now all of a sudden that bike's there. He might not even know. I'm gonna be interested when we start this up if that Jeep's gonna pull out in front of him.
Don't know what I'm going to do.
Guess I should have really used the horn there.
What kind of roadway is this? Like, this is like an every man for himself road. Like a 1-lane road, but people come in 2 different directions. Enter or ride at your own risk on that one. Oh shit, dude, pay attention. Dang, he almost ran into the back of that truck. Holy cow. What the? Extreme speed motorcycle crash. Banditos of the week. Dang, look at that dude. That dude looked like
In this video, we're going to talk about a motorcyclist who filmed his own crash with a car.
Oh.
Now, before we dive into the video footage, I want to say that this is not meant to glorify or encourage reckless driving. The motorcyclist was filming his ride on an empty road, enjoying the freedom and adrenaline that comes with riding a motorcycle.
It's fun, but don't do it if you're gonna speed. You need to get on a drag racing track. Don't do it in the open roads, man. You're asking to get killed.
As he turned around to head back, he noticed another motorcycle in the distance and slowed down. However, just as he was getting back up to speed, a car suddenly appeared out of nowhere and slammed into the motorcycle, causing a massive crash.
Dang.
The impact was so severe that the motorcyclist was thrown off his bike.
Jeez. See, here's another thing, guys. If you're on a road, especially if it's one that's like 50 miles an hour or higher, don't come to a dead stop in the middle of the road. That's stupid. Jeez.
The video footage is shocking, and it's a stark reminder of the dangers that come with riding a motorcycle. It's essential to always be aware of your surroundings and be prepared for the unexpected. We're going to talk about a recent
That guy can be mad if he wants to, but he should have stopped dead in the middle of a road.
incident that happened on the highway involving a motorcycle and some cars.
Right here, this is stupid. He's hauling ass and it's foggy. Something tells me he's well, I've been wrong on 2 of them, but I'm going to say because it's foggy, he's hauling ass. There's probably traffic up that's stopped, and he ain't going to see it till it's too late. He ain't even going to have time to stop.
Instead of moving over to the left lane to give some space to the cars, the motorcyclist reacted with anger and gave the other drivers the middle finger. Seconds later, the motorcyclist lost control and crashed. Let us learn from this and drive responsibly, keep our emotions in check, and be considerate of others on the road.
He let his ego get to him, and karma hit him like instantly.
You'll see a motorcycle rider speeding through the city of Chicago. Despite the busy streets and intersections, the rider is weaving in.
See, this shit right here. This is why people die. Look how busy that road is. Look how fast he's going. There's people that are going to be coming in and out of these places. They're not going to see him, especially if he's flying. Dang, man.
And out of traffic at high speeds, putting themselves and others in danger.
There you go.
As the rider
Down you
approaches
go.
an intersection, a car is making a turn and can't react in time to avoid a collision. The motorcycle crashes into the car, and the rider is thrown off their bike.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the car's at fault. It's the motorcycle's fault. He was hauling butt. And when you're going that fast on a regular road, you're asking for trouble. Cars can't see you, especially you're already small enough as it is. They have a hard enough time seeing you. And when they look, he probably wasn't there a second ago. So they went ahead and gone. And then all of a sudden he's there.
Fortunately, the rider quickly stands up and runs to the pavement where a police officer arrives.
Chicago, yep.
But the outcome could have been much worse.
It could have.
This kind of reckless behavior not only endangers the rider, but also innocent drivers, passengers, and pedestrians who share the road. We all love the thrill of riding a motorcycle, but it's essential to remember that we share the road with others.
Yeah, when you do stupid
In today's
stuff.
video, I'm going to show you what happened when a motorcyclist in a Santa Claus outfit witnessed a hit-and-run incident and pursued the criminal. Let's see what happened next. As the motorcyclist was riding through the streets, he saw a Renault Clio hit a pedestrian who was trying to cross the road.
Boom.
The Clio quickly fled the scene, and the motorcyclist knew he had to act fast. He pursued the Clio and tried to stop it. The driver stopped for a moment, but then quickly drove away when the motorcyclist stepped off his motorcycle.
I figured that's what they were going to do, wait for him to get off.
Désolé le feu rouge, désolé.
There you go.
The motorcyclist
Don't let him get away.
continued to follow the Clio, and it got stuck
Hey,
in
what's up,
traffic
Liz?
for a
How you
few
doing,
seconds.
man?
He tried to stop it again by slapping and kicking it, but unfortunately, he was not successful. The driver was determined to escape, and the motorcyclist knew he had to keep following him.
Well, he can follow him, but there ain't much he can do, though. What's he gonna do? I wouldn't get in front of him, he'd probably run his ass over.
Eventually, the Clio stopped again, and the driver tricked the motorcyclist into stepping off his motorcycle once again before quickly driving away.
You dumbass.
But the
course that's what
motorcyclist
he's gonna
wasn't
do.
going to give up that easily.
He's just waiting for you to get off, man. You ain't gonna get away. What an idiot.
He continued to follow the Clio until he finally saw some cops on the street. He quickly told them about the Renault Clio, and they were able to catch the driver. Well, they thought they caught the driver, but it was a different car.
Oh.
The police and the motorcyclist quickly continued their pursuit.
Did they find him?
At last, they found the woman who hit the pedestrian. The police cuffed her and took her to the station. It was a crazy experience, and it's amazing to see how the motorcyclist was able to help catch the criminal. It's important to always stand up for what's right and never let criminals get away with their actions.
Yeah, what made her even think she could do
We're
that?
going to be discussing a hit-and-run incident that was caught on camera by a motorcyclist.
Uh-oh.
The incident involves a black Mercedes that hit a car and then fled the scene. Let's dive into the details. The video begins with the motorcyclist riding on the road when a black Mercedes drives past him and scrapes the first car. The motorcyclist quickly realizes what has happened and decides to follow the Mercedes. As the
Damn.
Mercedes continues down the road, it hits a standing car before colliding with a Prius in front of it. The collision causes significant damage to all three vehicles. The motorcyclist then pulls over and steps off his bike to see if everyone is okay. He walks over to the car and checks on the passengers, making sure they are not hurt. A police officer arrives on the scene and starts assessing the damage to the vehicles.
Damn.
The officer notices the black Mercedes and stares at it, but doesn't take any action to stop the driver. As the officer looks on, the Mercedes suddenly drives away, leaving the scene of the accident. This is a classic hit and run scenario, and the driver could face serious consequences for leaving the scene of an accident. Remember, it's essential always to stay safe while driving and never leave.
You know, it's typical. It's always the ones in the Beamers and the Dodge Chargers. Yeah. I know some people ain't gonna like that. You know, it's true. It's always the ones in the Beamers and the Dodge Chargers.
Leave the scene of an accident.
Did they catch him?
The motorcyclist kept following the car, and eventually, he found himself on the highway. He saw some police officers and tried to flag them down, but they didn't listen. Frustrated, the motorcyclist continued to follow the car until they ended up in a neighborhood.
Damn, man, where's
That's
he
when
following
things
them
got
to?
really intense. The man in the Mercedes appeared to be under the influence of something and was very aggressive.
Boy.
Eastbound. Yeah, he's actually trying to talk to me, but I'm keeping my distance. Looks like he's under the influence. Black male.
Yeah, he's probably
looks like
drunk.
5'6".
That's crazy.
The motorcyclist kept his distance, but the man continued to approach him.
Yeah, he's like, stay away. Don't come no closer. What's wrong with you? The guy probably stopped. He's like, I'm not getting
Finally,
away.
the police arrived and took the man into custody.
Hit and run driver in San Bernardino next to Walmart. I followed him all the way here. He took off at the scene of the accident. I have it on video.
And I was wrong. That's all I can say. I can't say no more. They can say what they want to say, but I was wrong and I should have pulled up. And I just panicked. I was wrong. Get your license? Yes, I do, sir. But I was...
Wow. At least he admitted it. He's like, I was
Hi,
wrong.
I'm Ryan
but
Reynolds.
Still,
Welcome.
Dang, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, hit them bikers. Crazy motorcycle crashes and street chases. Hold on, let's hit some. What time is it? It's 2:29, 10:43. Okay, we're gonna do one more, you guys, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. Let's drag. Hold on, we're gonna do Nitro. Drag racing crashes. Hell yeah. Not that I want them to crash, but let's check this shit out. Let's see something we hadn't that we didn't see yesterday. Built versus bot. Wheelie crash in the quarter mile during XTA Pro Street. Hold on, this is short. We'll do another one. I want to see this. See, now that's what my Gixxer 1100 is like. It's stretched and lowered like that. But think about the amount of horsepower that thing's putting out. That thing is lowered to the ground. It's stretched out. The back arm is stretched. And that thing still comes up off the ground and flips him. Holy shit.
Now, please clear the third line. We do not have all the employees get off of the
Man, that had to hurt.
Let
he's fucked up. Yeah, that thing's got too much horsepower. And look, it's been lowered, and the swing arm in the back has been stretched out, and that thing's still lifted up off the ground. It's all that nitrous. Hey, what's up, Chi? Appreciate it. Oh, is that his run after the crash? 6.7. Dang, that was a hard hit. Let's watch that one more time. Look how that thing lifted. It's a good thing he was wearing all that leather, man. Dang. At least he didn't get road rashed. Crashes, fails, and wild rides from drag racing season. Okay. I think this is going to be our last one, guys.
Brought to you by Rogue.
Ride Rogue Waves. Let's give that bullshit. Damn, he lost a wheel.
We got a wreck. Right at the 60.
Man, he lost a tire.
You all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm good.
They just shear off?
Yeah.
Fucking stud sheared right off.
Before we
He literally
went
just
back
tore
in?
it. Yeah. They just, the stud sheared right off. No kidding.
Dang. Well, that thing is thrashed.
Such a nice guy, too.
That's gonna cost a fortune. Oh, it's got nitrous. Ooh, too much power. Too much power, dude. Lost traction. Boy, that one's going to be expensive.
Unfortunately, the car isn't.
Doesn't matter how streets go 100 times in a row, right? That fucking split second was happening.
Yeah, that bitch is done. They're going to have to rebuild that whole thing. Dang. That's crazy.
All right, Rob's going to take the win with a 57, but wow, splash win.
Oh, into the wall.
All right, heads up, heads up. Right lane goes into the wall.
That's what happens when they don't get enough traction. Too much power, not enough traction. Damn, your door open, dude.
Oh man, he's crazy. What? Oh, wow.
Then you get some wheelie bars. Damn, you went into the other lane, dude.
Wheelies into the right lane. He's all right.
That was a close run. Oh.
And oh no. Oh shit, what was that?
Did he end up in the wall? almost like he hit the brakes too hard or something. Dang, did he save the car? Kept it off the wall.
Left lane went in the wall at the traps. You alright, brother?
Oh, he must have hit the wall.
I locked up those tires, though. I started facing the wall. Just hold the brakes.
Oh, shit.
No, he hit the wall.
Right here. Hook around the back, but pull it out.
Alright, a couple of flat tires. This car's gonna survive. That could have been way worse, guys.
Yeah, that don't look like it's a total loss. Don't lose traction, dude. White car wins. Uh-oh. No, don't hit the wall.
Oh, big
Saved
save,
it.
Frank. Top end save.
Boy, that car, he's lucky. Saved that car.
Well done, sir. Well done. Wow. Go change your pants, brother. Woo. Good save.
Ooh, sparks flying.
Oh, left lane, Brian in the G-body taking the win. There we go.
Oh! Dang, they're both losing it.
Oh, what a save. Whoa! Sheesh. Left lane.
Dang.
Running hurts. Tai Chi heals. Especially after.
Okay.
Going right in the center.
He's like, yeah, it screwed something up. That's gonna cost some money. Oh, he spun out. He hit the wall.
Oh, he's crashed. He's wrecked. All right, right lane wrecked. Couldn't see anything from the tire smoke. He almost rolled. Oh, wait, he's back in it. He's back in it. He's all right. He's all right. He was up on two wheels. That wagon was up on two of the driver's side wheels. Yeah, I thought it rolled, but it didn't roll. He's still driving it. He's still driving it back.
Oh, old Firebird. That car might be done.
Oh my gosh. He spun out right in the grass. All right, he didn't roll. He didn't roll. He's okay. He just spun out. Holy cow.
Dang.
Dennis, appreciate you, buddy.
into the wall.
Oh, left lane got right into the wall.
Oh, no, no, no. He's going to lose it. Lose it.
Oh, saves it.
Oh, saved it.
Oh, that was a save.
That's the problem, man. They got too much power and not enough traction.
Left lane. Left lane hit the wall.
He's upside down. Only got one guy running down there to help.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what...
Dang, that's crazy, yo. I appreciate you guys tuning in with me tonight. I should hopefully be back here tomorrow evening between 5 and 8 Eastern time. But I appreciate you guys tuning in with me. This was definitely good. Appreciate you being here almost 3 hours with me, y'all. Hell yeah. But this is Gangster Jeweler, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, y'all.